Crack recap, 2012 NCAA Finals. Outstanding performances again all across the board. And so we had McDonough taking the title at 25.
Do the crack recap without me.
You stuck him. Hold on. Hold on, you're going to put a hole in my shirt.
Do not touch me with your
Jordan
dirty,
Oliver
hands.
Went down. Who thought that was going to happen?
Not I. From where I was sitting, it looked like it was a horrible call, but people were telling me
from where I was sitting, it looked like the right call.
It looked horrible from where I was sitting. It would look like it was Johnny Hendricks, Ryan Trella. I mean, it looked like the worst call I've ever seen.
Can you believe Martin Floriani's stirring the pot?
I'm just saying, that's where I was seeing. Now,
hey,
everyone in
personally, I would like to just give Steve the credit for the win over tough Jordan Oliver.
I mean, heck, man, he won. I mean, he put himself in a position to win. I'm just saying, I don't like it when, if there's a horrible call in the NCAA
You thought it was a horrible call?
I thought it was horrible.
I didn't. Joe?
I watched it on the screen that big in the back.
You just don't want to have an opinion. That's too bad.
I don't know.
Megaludis takes a one. The match was 1-1. Megaludis and McDonough going into the in the third period. It was 1-1.
Megaludis made it look a lot like that match with Pirelli in the first half too.
He's so good at defending single legs, doing the splits where guys.
Show him what the splits.
He can.
It's just like this. You guys see? No, the camera can't go down there, but I was definitely doing the splits.
Just like Megaludis too.
Right.
You know what though? Megaludis had to. He could not approach that match the same way he approached the Pirelli match, and he did. He had to do something else, and in the end, McDonough won. But freaking all hats off to Megaludis getting to the finals here as a 11 seed, 8 seed. What was he?
True freshman. That's
True freshman.
10 seed, I believe he was. Russell does it again.
3 out of 4 matches with Marion going to overtime.
Going straight through his veins.
This one though, Marion escapes in the third period with 59 seconds riding time. It had to burn a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Russell still got the takedown.
He rustled him.
And I was thinking maybe that would cause a little momentum, kind of like energy, or I don't know, just play little games for Russell. Nope. He ends up winning in overtime.
149 pounds rematch from the Big Ten Finals.
Get your hands up.
Molinaro versus Dylan Ness, pardon me. Molinaro tech falls him 16-0, something like that in the Big Ten Finals. What are you laughing at? It's 3-1 this time. Martin, what did you think about the match?
He kept it. He kept it.
Chest hairs coming out of your shirt.
He kept it really close, and that was, just by keeping it close, it was pretty amazing.
It was an awesome match.
That was, he kept it close. He didn't put himself in a position to win, but he's a freshman, so he'll come back.
Kyle Dake, it's March. We're in the national tournament. He continues to shine.
It's a tough match, though. Maybe his toughest final.
3-0? 3-1?
Well, he got banged for stalling twice.
I wonder if people on the TV could see or hear all the Iowa guys, the whole
so
Iowa
afterwards,
crowd
well,
booing.
the ESPN guy, I think, came up and interviewed him, and he said, Dake even said something like, yeah, I didn't get my offense going as much as I thought, and with that, the Iowa crowd erupts into boos, and he's like, yeah, he was just hitting me in the face, or talking about he was hand fighting real hard, and then the rest of the crowd just starts to erupt. It was like, I'm standing in the back, I didn't catch all of it, but that's what I heard.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. Rob Cole, he's got an interview. It's going up about how he was really pissed about that, and he kind of went off. Rob Cole, usually very subdued,
soft-spoken, yeah.
Doesn't really
speak his mind.
Doesn't speak his mind. But he really had a lot of things to say there. Very outspoken.
Cornell,
on that particular
3
issue.
champs,
5
out of 3
All-Americans.
finalists. You should have seen him back there. I think Dake was more happy
my
than
goodness.
anyone. He was going crazy.
He was more happy
like
for the other
stance
wins
and
than he was
motion
for
there,
his
like,
own.
"I'm done for the year, dude."
Yeah, he was super pumped, and I think it's because he finally gets to enjoy the national championships with someone else.
Like Kale, how he seemed to enjoy his 5 finalists and 3 champs and dominating victory.
Yes, just like that.
You would have thought that they just got 49th place.
I didn't. Well, yeah, you seem too happy, huh?
Nope.
That's weird, but whatever.
Well, Tom Brand seemed pretty emotional too, huh?
Yeah.
It's an emotional tournament. These guys, they start working for this tomorrow, and in a year, Joe, you're the man. How unprofessional could you be?
And then, guys, the last upset, the real big last upset, you have to say is Nelson from Minnesota getting victory over Zach Ray.
I wouldn't call that a huge
Minnesota
upset.
picks up a national champ.
Oh, yeah.
How many of us picked him?
He was the number 2 seed. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Well, actually, it wasn't an upset because he beat the number 4 seed.
How many people picked him? I bet more people picked him.
How do you define upset? Is it how many people or what the odds are? We're talking Vegas?
Yeah,
hey,
the Vegas.
How much have you been criticizing the seeds? Now you're using them for your argument in this case? This is BS, Bader.
It's a tactic I learned from my man Martino. 165, the Magic Man wins every award imaginable. Most falls, most outstanding wrestler. I think a different most outstanding wrestler.
And you got the best looking wrestler too year, and what else?
Smartest.
Best singer.
Best father who's a pilot.
Best father who's a pilot.
For Delta.
He walked away with like 35 awards off the center mat. I don't even...
He's a sophomore.
I didn't know they had all those awards.
What's going to happen in the next 2 years?
Him and Dake and Howe are going to be in the same weight class, and it's going to be filthy sick nasty.
Dake and Taylor are not going to be in the same weight class.
A man can wish.
Or something?
But you know, if Penn State wrestles Cornell or vice versa, I bet you they go up and they have
one
that
of them
match.
goes up. I mean,
yeah.
Dake
will go
the way
up for
I
that
see
match.
it is,
and
if
that
you
will
look at
be
Penn
a great
State's
match.
lineup,
they won't. Dake
David Taylor cannot
Yes,
go up.
he
They
would.
got
Dake
Ruth,
wouldn't go up
they
to
got
take
Quentin Wright.
Taylor
They got Morgan McIntosh. They got Matt Brown. They got too many guys. I think. Do you think Taylor's going to go up?
Yes, I think Dake would go up.
No. Do you think Taylor's going to go up to 74? Or do you think they're going to stay at 74?
Dang it, guys. This is supposed to be about the Nationals. Now we're making up all these matches that probably aren't going to happen next.
Well, it's pretty
174.
exciting
Ed
because-
Ruth won in dominating fashion again.
What I'm saying is that how this had to be the youngest group of NCAA champions ever. There was like what, two seniors. Can you name them?
Molinaro?
Simes and Molinaro were the 2 seniors. Well, what about Russell? 3 seniors. 3 seniors out of the 10 champs.
30%.
That's not that much.
Ed Ruth dominates again.
Oh, well, I was definitely wrong there.
Oh my God.
He's going to be hard to beat.
I was right.
Is he going to be hard to beat? Good call, Bader.
Bozak wins in overtime over Quentin Wright. Quentin Wright.
I got to take...
I hate those words.
Let me see my picks. I think Bozak was my pick.
That's because you're a Cornell homer son of a...
Get out of here. Simas was also my pick, but come on, he won. He was the number 1 seed. What'd you think about that match?
I think Cornell, man, just awesome job finishing their season out, especially as critical as Martin was of them all year.
Seriously, you don't like Rob?
3 champs out of 3 finalists. That was pretty awesome for Cornell. Big deal for the tournament. You know what? They kind of had the tournament this year. They probably were expecting last year. You know,
the guys there, they would have wrestled above their seeds and kind of performed like that. Well, that's one thing Damian Hahn said. He said there's no pressure like there was last year, you know, and they can just let it, you know, hang out and go for it. So
that's really good. Hey, Joe, can you get any more? Can you move just like a step right?
Well, this was we got through 25 through heavyweight, so this is over.
Oh! Woo!